YouTube, chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, here we go, you guys. Almost 24 hours after J. Cole dropped his Fall Off album. So far, it seems to be getting some mixed reviews. Now, I put up this poll on my channel this morning asking what you guys thought of the album. Surprisingly, over half of you guys said it was fire. 11% said it was trash, and 38% are still undecided. If you guys have not casted your vote, please make sure you guys go vote. Now, me personally, I have no issues with the album. Maybe he could have had a couple more features on the album, but from top to bottom, this was a regular J. Cole album. If you love hip-hop and bars, this is the album for you. The beat selection was on point. This is an album that you will have to go back to a couple more times. Now, earlier today, The Game actually broke down this J. Cole album and also gave a review for every song. Usually, we don't see rappers breaking down songs from other rappers' albums. Now, before we get into each record, The Game actually gave his thoughts on how he analyzes each album. He says, me personally, when I listen to albums, I listen 3 times back to back. First listen is from a fan's point of view because I appreciate Cole's music from a biased place of appreciation for his art like most people. Second, I listen from a hater's point of view so I can purposely try to find things wrong to debate with the fan version of me. Plus, I wanted him to fight with both hands up in that beef. Now, you guys are gonna see that this was a reoccurring theme in this review. The same way fans are still holding J. Cole accountable for apologizing to Kendrick and bowing out, looks like some of his peers and artists are still doing the same thing. Now, Game goes on to say, lastly, I listen from a position of his peer and competitor and someone who has classic albums as well and knows how to put together full conceptual project from start to finish. Now, let's get into each record. You guys can agree or disagree in the comments below. The intro, Game said it was creative and chill. I appreciate albums with introspective. The record 2-6, Drake and Kendrick influence was dope and him rapping and his style was hard. The street talk still throws me off. Singing melodies was smooth. 5 out of 10. I told you guys that apology made people look at Cole in a whole different light. And Cole fans, I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Now, Safety. The beat has a smooth vibe, love the horns, flow is reminiscent of the Cole that made me a fan. The hook was average and it was overall too long of a song. 4 out of 10. God damn, Game is a tough critic. Run a Train. Love the beat. It was like a Ninth Wonder or Alchemist with a twist of Jay Dilla. Love the hook. Harmonies tucked in the hook give it that feel. Thought it was Future, then thought it was Cole. My favorite song thus far. Should have been number 2 on the album. Bars and cadence made me say whoa, naturally twice. 8 out of 10. Poor Thing, beat is amazing. Love the aggressive flow and it's in pocket. His favorite bar was don't be bringing no hammers, cheap punk bitch. Should have been number 3. 9 out of 10. Legacy gave me a miseducation / outcast vibes. First 45 seconds, which made me feel like he about to get in his bag. Flows were classic Cole and melodic and intertwined with crystal clear vocals. Love the outro of the song, 7 out of 10. Now, this Bronx Road Blues is a record that I've been seeing a lot of people give rave reviews about. Game said, love what seemed to be a xylophone vibe behind the soft drums. Flow once again reminded me of the Cole we all grew to love. The Future shit came in and blew my mind and took the song from where it was, just an average Cole song, to one of my favorites in top 7. Then Thames came and stole the show, making it my second favorite song after Poor Thing. 10 out of 10. Who the fuck is you? Bars. Get your shit off, boy. A song that should have existed in the early stages of that Big 3 beef and would have stood 10 toes had he dropped it then. Best bars on the album so far. 8 out of 10. Drum and bass. Love the beat off rip. More Alchemist, mic and keys, high-tech type vibes. Hook fire. Memorized after first time I heard it. Lyrical content and ability to tell stories is on point. Love the skit at the end. 6 out of 10. The Let Out. Beat was fire if it was a Post Malone or Eminem song. Didn't enjoy this song as much as the previous ones. Overall, I give this one a 4 out of 10. Bombs in the Ville / Hit the Gas. Beat was a typical Cole bounce. Didn't enjoy the beat switch as much as the first one on the album. Love the ludicrous I Wanna Lick sample. Creative, but wasn't enough to make this higher than 5 out of 10. Lonely at the top. Beat smooth and flow is relaxed, allow me to appreciate the lyrics that much more. Should have been at the top of the disc to help give the album a better opening. 5 out of 10. 39 intro. I love a good guitar strum. Always reminds me of why I'm a huge fan of Wyclef and Ed Sheeran. I wish he kept it as short as the intro on the first album. First song on the project, I wanted to skip on my first listen. Multiple beat switches were a throw off as well, and waiting 4 minutes for raps pissed me off a little, and then it was just okay still. 4 out of 10. The fall off is inevitable, dope beat, dope classic flow, top tier storytelling we're used to. 7 out of 10. The Villist. Creative song title, dope J Dilla style beat, more classic storytelling, lying under a relaxed Cole flow. Probably the Cole I appreciate the most. Dope shit is just dope, 9 out of 10. Old Dog, beat hard as fuck, one of the hardest beats on the album. The confidence in his voice turned me up and had me mugging. Hook is fire, second verse flow was nuts. If I was from the Ville, this would be on repeat through the hood daily. 8 out of 10. Life Sentence. Beat was smooth flow, appreciate the storytelling and the DMX hook homage, but Drake did this exact thing so I couldn't appreciate it as much as I wanted to. One of my least favorite songs, 5 out of 10. Only You. Like the vibe of the song, gave me a K-Dot Dodger Blue energy to some effect. Ran into Elliott Wilson while I was reviewing this song, so I had to start it over. Love the Afro beats being implemented, and again, I'm a sucker for spoken word, so it's a 7 out of 10. Men Above. Leading into song with Marvin Sapp sample was genius. Another one of my favorite songs, 9 out of 10. I Love Her Again. Dope Q-Tip, the abstract, far side type of beat with the Common sample was fire. Song was a vibe. I just love when Cole's storytelling. He's one of the best when he's in that bag. 7 out of 10. What If? Dope beat, classic concept. Reminds me of my song on my LAX album, Never Can Say Goodbye. Hey, is that a shameless plug? Let me know in the comments. Doing a song like this is not easy. Shows real talent, 8 out of 10. Quick Stop gives me Jermaine Cole raps with Kendrick melodies. Aggressive tone and flow was a standout here for me. Really wish this song was like number 5 on the first disc. 9 out of 10. And the whole worldwide is the Ville. Nigga, there should have been higher in the sequence on this disc. Sample is A1, the beat is dope. Loved him spelling out Fayetteville. Play this twice on first listen, 8 out of 10. And finally, Ocean Way. One more time for the guitar. Over and over and over, I'll tell y'all, having guitar incorporated with raspy tones and super clean melodies will always have a hold on me in music. Great way to end the album. This was like Cold Phase vibes. Loved it, 8 out of 10. Then he goes on to recap the entire album. He said a lot of dope elements on this project that I can appreciate, as well as Cole fans from today and the days of old. The storytelling is always masterful from him, and the beats are always super good. There were moments here that I wish existed when it was time to square up in the beef because they would have stood ground in the early stages of that time. I personally would have shortened this particular project by about 6 to 7 songs, which my review pointed out which ones those were. Conceptually, Cole is one of the dopest, and the fan in me will forever appreciate him in that realm. My opinion of him backing out of the beef didn't weigh anything on me critiquing this project, and although I wish he would have stood 10 toes during that time, damn, gang, we get it, bro. We get it, brother. He backed out and you did not fuck with it. Holy shit, how many times are you gonna tell us this? It doesn't make me unable to appreciate a good J. Cole project, and that's exactly what this was, a good project. In a world where real hip-hop is falling by the wayside, this album was anticipated and needed, because who doesn't need a J. Cole album in a world full of garbage projects? Did I wish it was sequenced better? Absolutely. The songs needed for a super solid project are here, but are merged together with a few that could have stayed on the hard drive. Overall, I give the album a 7 out of 10. So, there you guys go. That was the game's review. A little bit long, but Cole fans, you guys get in the comments below. How do you guys feel about this review from the game? Do you guys think he got it right with every record? And let me know in the comments what's your favorite record on this album so far. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.